Hello, my name is Kenneth McCullum. I am currently a senior at Bloomsburg University. I major in art studio with an Arabic minor. I chose the topic on global issues of gun violence because gun violence is a major issue in the world, from accidental murders to premeditatedly planned murders all across the world. Gun laws in the United States. National Firearm Act taxes the manufacture and transfer of, and mandates the registration of Title II weapons such as machine guns, short barreled rifles and shotguns, heavy weapons, explosives, silencers, and disguised or improvised firearms. Omnibus Crime Control and Safe Street Act. It prohibits interstate trade in handguns, increased the minimum age to 21 for buying handguns. Gun Control Act focuses primarily on regulating interstate commerce in firearms by generally prohibiting interstate firearm transfers except among licensed manufacturers, dealers, and importers. Firearm Owner Protection Act prohibits the sale to civilians of automatic firearms manufactured after the date of the law's passage. The Gun Free School Act prohibits unauthorized individuals from knowingly possessing a firearm at a place that the individual knows or has reasonable cause to believe is a school safe zone. And just a quick side note, the United States also has the highest homicide by firearm rate among the world's most developed nations. Suicides, many by individuals with undiagnosed mental illness, account for about 60% of the guns deaths in the United States. International gun laws. Starting off with Canada, the possession and acquisition license, which is also known as the PAL, PAL, is the only license available to new applicants. It is renewable every 5 years. As a rule, before starting the application, all applicants must have passed the Canadian Firearm Safety Course. Minors at the minor age of 12 are able to get a minor license for hunting purposes only, but once they have turned 18, they must apply for the PAL application to possess any firearm. Second, starting with Australia, the law requires all licensees to demonstrate a genuine need for a particular type of gun and take a firearm safety course. Licensed must be at least 18 years of age. Israel. Guns are very much a part of everyday life. Most 18-year-olds drafted, psychologically screened, and received at least some weapon training after high school. Almost the entire population had indirect access to an assault weapon, even if they were a soldier, if they knew someone in a soldier, if their family make assault weapons, or anything of that sort. The United Kingdom. All handguns, semi-automatic, and pump action non-rim fire rifles are prohibited in the UK. There are a few exceptions. The weapons citizens are allowed to possess are the following: a axe, a hatchet, a bow, a crossbow, a catapult, a machete, a UK legal pocket knife, or a fixed blade knife for hunting purposes only. Moving down to the last one on the list, Iraq. Carrying a gun in a public place is regulated by law. To legally own a gun, the applicant must pass a background check due to the government's corruption, a lot of citizens own illegal guns. I included a visual chart for guns and homicides for the United States, Norway, Canada, Australia, etc. On the first part of the chart, as you can see, United States exceeding everyone else on the firearms per 100 people in the year 2017. In that year 2017, every 100 people, you can probably find that 88.8% of those people own or possess a firearm. And then in 2013, firearm homicides per 100,000 people, you can also see the United States also exceeding all the other countries at 3.54. Now, as you can see, the United States does have the strictest gun policy or gun control, but as you can see, that does not stop the crime rate or the gun violence in the United States. And to end the presentation off, I just wanted to give you a few myths versus a few facts. One myth is that countries with strict gun laws had less crime. A fact to counter that, I guess you can say, countries with the strictest gun control laws also tend to have the highest homicides. As you've seen on a previous slide before, the United States does have the strictest gun laws and policies out of all the other countries, but as you can see, they exceed firearms per people, and they also exceed firearm homicides per 100,000 people. So that's a visual to prove that fact. The next myth is UK has strict gun laws. Has strict gun control, so has lower crime rates. A fact for that is since gun banning has escalated in the UK, the rate of crime, especially violent crime, has risen dramatically. Another myth is gun control in Australia is curbing crime. A fact for that is in Australia, firearm related murders went up 19%, armed robberies went up 69%, and home invasions went up 21% since the UK tried to do a gun sweep to ban guns. And the last myth that I have is gun ban elsewhere works. I have two facts to go against this myth. Though illegal side street gun making thrived in the Philippines, primarily handcrafting exact replicas of submachine guns, which are often the simplest type of guns to manufacture, estimate are that almost half of all guns in the Philippines are illegal. Chinese police destroyed 113 illegal gun factories and shops in a 3-month crackdown in 2006. Police seized 2,445 tons of explosives, 4.81 million detonators, and about 117,000 guns. So that basically explains that gun bans everywhere else does not work. It may work to people with legalized guns, but there are also a ton of people who manufacture illegal guns in all countries, including US. And thank you. That was my presentation on global issues of gun violence.